Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, your fun and friendly guide to mastering English, one step at a time. Let's dive in and make learning effortless. Gautam Buddha, also known as Siddhartha Gautama, was not just a spiritual teacher, but a guiding light for humanity. More than 2,500 years ago, he discovered timeless truths about life, suffering, and happiness. Today, in a world full of stress, conflict, and endless desires, his teachings shine brighter than ever. Following the path of Gautam Buddha is not about blindly accepting a religion. It is about embracing wisdom, compassion, and peace, understanding the reality of life. Buddha's first great teaching was the Four Noble Truths, which explain life is full of suffering. The root of suffering is desire and attachment. Suffering can be ended. The path to end suffering is the Eightfold Path. By following Buddha, you gain a deep understanding of life's reality. You stop running after illusions and start living with clarity. 2. Path to inner peace. Most of us live in constant stress, chasing money, success, and recognition. But Buddha taught that true happiness does not come from outside. It comes from within. Through meditation, mindfulness, and self-awareness, one can silence the mind and find inner peace that cannot be shaken by circumstances. 3. Compassion and kindness. Buddha's message was universal love. He said, "Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love." By following his path, you learn to treat all living beings with kindness. Compassion is not weakness. It is the strongest force that heals relationships, communities, and even nations. 4. Freedom from endless desires. Human beings are often trapped in the cycle of desire, wanting more wealth, more power, more recognition. But the more we chase, the more we suffer. Buddha showed the way to free ourselves from this cycle. When we let go of greed and practice contentment, we discover real happiness in simplicity. 5. The Eightfold Path, a guide for daily life. Buddha's Eightfold Path is not about rituals. It is a practical guide for living wisely. Right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. By following these steps, we can live a balanced, ethical, and meaningful life. 6. Mindfulness and meditation. In today's world, our minds are distracted by technology, social media, and constant noise. Buddha's practice of mindfulness brings us back to the present moment. Meditation helps us observe our thoughts, control our emotions, and experience calmness. Science today also proves the mental and physical health benefits of meditation, making Buddha's teachings more relevant than ever. 7. Universal teachings beyond religion. One of the most beautiful aspects of Buddha's wisdom is that it belongs to everyone. You don't have to be a Buddhist to follow his teachings. His message is about humanity, not about conversion. Whether you are Hindu, Christian, Muslim, or atheist, his principles of truth, compassion, and peace can guide your life. Conclusion: you should follow Gautam Buddha because his path leads you away from suffering and toward peace, wisdom, and compassion. His teachings give us the strength to face challenges, the wisdom to live with purpose, and the kindness to create a better world. In a world filled with noise, Buddha reminds us to be silent. In a world filled with hatred, Buddha reminds us to love. In a world filled with confusion, Buddha reminds us to walk the path of truth. Following Gautam Buddha is not about worship. It is about transformation. It is about becoming the best version of yourself and spreading peace to others.